Welcome back. The Minnesota State football team is ready to hit the field for the season opener coming up tomorrow against Northwest Missouri State. I'm Rob Clark, joined alongside senior wide receiver Treshawn Watson. Trey, just how exciting is it to kind of get things rolling for the year?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Now that it's here, you got all fall of camp, and you're just with your teammates and just you guys on campus, so you're a little isolated from everyone else. But now, all the students are coming back and all the rest of the athletes, and it's just it's a build-up. I'm getting kind of antsy right now, and I'm just excited for tomorrow.
How nice will it be to be going up against somebody else instead of, all the MSU DBs in practice?
Yeah, if you hear those DBs, I love you guys, but I'm so ready to just go after someone else, and just as a team, as a team, and just not separate units, offense, defense together, just cheering each other on.
Minnesota State wide receivers have done some really great things here. Adam Thielen returning to the Vikings as announced earlier today. How do you think he really kind of paved the way for some guys like you within this Maverick program?
Yeah, absolutely he has. And I'm actually super excited that he's back. Kind of got into contact with him over the summer, so that's super awesome. And I think he's a great athlete, and I just think it's exciting to just see something like that. And coming from a smaller school, sometimes you get doubters and things like that, but that's what it's all about. Kind of the underdog story, and you got people like Shane Zylstra and Adam Thielen who have proved people wrong, and I think that's kind of the path that I want to take, and I'm on right now.
How inspiring is it as somebody who's looking to play at the next level, professional football, to see the way somebody like that works and just all that preparation that really goes into honing in on the craft?
Yeah, I think it was honestly super awesome that he went here, and I think it was something that I didn't take for granted, because understanding and being able to see the detail and everything that he did into his work to get him to that spot was awesome, and just it was like a gift, being able to actually have someone, in a mental way, and I know he's off doing his thing, but be able to just look at someone like that, a school you were at, and take notes and just things he was doing, the details, and just knowing that there was a formula to get there.
What is the biggest piece of advice you've been able to take away from some of your conversations with him?
Yeah, so just pretty much just part of it is luck at the end of the day, and that was a huge, part of it is luck, but at the end of the day, it's just putting your head down and work. There's no shortcuts, there's nothing like that. It's just work. So,
what is the lasting legacy that you want to leave here at Minnesota State in your senior season?
Yeah, I just want to go out as the best teammate possible. I want to be there for the younger guys. I want to be there for the rest of the seniors, the people that are here before me, and I just want to leave that legacy and just be the best teammate, the best player for my coaches, and just overall just for the town, just being a good player for the town.
In this era of transfer portal, guys moving all over the place, what has kept you here? Because I'm sure you've had some opportunities, with some of the things that you've done here to go elsewhere to finish your collegiate
There
career.
was some very good opportunities that I was offered with, obviously in the summer, but yeah, I wanted to stay here because Maverick football is one of a kind, and I was at Illinois State, and I've been at a higher level. I know it's FCS, but I've been to Central Missouri, and I've been everywhere, and that's not really what it's all about. And you realize that the grass isn't always green on the other side, So being here and understanding that you got to go where you want and not tolerate is super important. And I think just the coaching staff and the players and the environment from the town. I mean, like we talked before, Mankato Motors, Maverick Sports Grill. I mean, it's unreal what the town does for a player and the confidence they bring and juice into everyone, and they support. And it's just amazing being here. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Best of luck this season.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after the break. Stay with us.